Hello, my name is Mike, and welcome to the second part of my storage and organization video. Um, so, one of my mentors growing up in maintenance and facilities at my first church, he was actually a volunteer. He said, cleanliness is next to godliness. And that was so important really for me to understand that, and I still think about that a lot. um, Sometimes I get a little messy in the shop or in my truck or in the garage, and I got to kind of rein it in and go, okay, wait, spend 15-20 minutes at the end of a project or the end of the day cleaning up again. Can't stress it enough. Definitely, if you can compartmentalize your materials, keep your tools, separate from your fasteners, and keep things as tidy as you can and within reach, you're going to be much better off. So let me kind of show you a couple things and kind of what I did um, in my basement workshop, which is very tiny, by the way. Um, so up here you can kind of see, you know, this is kind of some of the stuff, that I pulled out, different tools and different things. That's definitely not tools. That is light bulbs. So that's mislabeled. But so I'll turn that around so you can't see that. But like this one here, for example, is everything that's small electrical items, plumbing, and really how this came about was I would pull this, this was empty at one time, and this stuff was just floating around the workbench. And what I did is I'm like, okay, wait a minute, let me figure out a way to put this stuff together and compartmentalize. So I did. And so anyways, it turned into this little bin that now, whenever I need a small piece of PVC, I know it's in here. If I have it, it's in here. Um, gloves and tape, that's another one. Boom. I know exactly where my gloves are, my tape. If you look over here, I got some milk crates. That's my painting supplies over there. I got different types of stain and different types of spray paint over here. Tons of screwdrivers and anything that I'm going to need, quickly, I can access. So definitely compartmentalize, put your things in bins, start collecting bins. These are all my empty bins, for compartmentalizing. If I need a bin for something, boom, I pull it out of my milk crate that's full of them, and I'm good to go. I'm golden. So I guess I'd like to just kind of sum it up with get organized. If you're new to woodworking or any type of craft or trade or even just a hobby, you want to start, get organized with it. Put things together, like things, take your time, but get organized first, before you start any projects. Put your gardening tools together. You shouldn't have to look through the garage and your shovel is not with your hoe, but your hoe's with your fasteners. Make it make sense for you. Organize it how you think with your brain, whatever works, whatever like-minded things you put together, put those together. I'm gonna give you kind of a little bit of a view of my shop. It's not very big. I'm gonna work on it. That's kind of one of the things I'm gonna do as I do these more videos on YouTube. I'm gonna kind of focus and really work on, getting my shop even more organized than it is. There are some things laying around right now that really aren't in the right spot. Oh, and one other thing, a kind of a neat thing that I do a lot of times too is like these types of things, you know. They're great storage, and they're great for organizing screws and, you know, different fasteners, and you can put them all together, you know, cement screws, and, you know, sheet metal screws and different nails. And a great way to organize, you know, buy some of these containers, Harbor Freight. They're relatively cheap. They're plastic and they're not really that durable, but buy 5 or 6 of them. That's kind of what I did. And when you go and you start looking through your smaller fasteners and items, compartmentalize. Spend 20 minutes a day, or a half hour a day, or a half hour a weekend, and just take your screws and, you know, zip screws, you know, go in one little compartment, and, you know, wood screws go in the other. Big wood screws, little wood screws. Do that, because I can't tell you how many times, from a facility manager standpoint, somebody asks me for something, whether it's one of our employees or a volunteer will say, "Hey, you got any zip ties?" Yeah, I know exactly where they are too. And I go right up to the cabinet, pull them out, and they're shocked because the guy before me was like, "Oh, I don't know, I might have to go buy some." And I know there's zip ties there. You know, I've found them all now. But I guess my point is, in saying that, get organized. You know, whether you're a contractor, whether you're a homeowner, get more organized. We can all get more organized and more professional. And it just makes the project so much easier when you can pull out that screwdriver you need, or that drill bit, and you're not like super duper looking for stuff. That really sucks when you're doing that and you can't find stuff. So anyways, thanks for watching this video. This is part 2 of the storage and organizing video. I'd love to hear any tips or tricks that you guys, if you guys want to leave a comment, anything that you liked, or also things that have worked for you with storage. I'm sure there's other ways to skin a cat. So if you have anything that you'd like to share with me on tips and tricks, I'd really appreciate it. Again, signing off. Thanks for watching. My name is Mike. Please subscribe if you like these. I'm going to keep them coming, hopefully once a week. And have a great evening.